Today we are going to talk about a life-changing topic, the power of discipline. Many people think discipline means a hard life, a strict life, a life with no fun, no rest, no freedom. But this is not true. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is protection. Discipline protects your future from your temporary feelings. Discipline protects your goals from your excuses. Discipline protects your dreams from your laziness. Many people wait for motivation before they take action. They say, when I feel motivated, I will start. But motivation comes and goes. One day you feel powerful. The next day you feel tired. If your actions depend only on motivation, your life will always be unstable. But discipline is different. Discipline does not ask, do I feel like doing this today? Discipline says, I will do this today whether I feel like it or not. This one difference can change your entire life. If you want to speak English fluently, if you want to build a skill, if you want to become successful, if you want to change your habits, discipline is the real engine behind all of it. So listen carefully. Repeat useful sentences. Practice English with me while you learn this powerful lesson. And if this video helps you, subscribe for more simple and powerful English lessons. Lesson 1. Discipline is doing it even when you don't feel like it. Most people confuse discipline with motivation. They think successful people always feel excited to work. But this is a myth. Successful people also feel tired. They also feel lazy. They also want to rest instead of practice. The real difference is this. They do not wait for the right mood. They act anyway. Imagine two English learners. Both of them planned to practice speaking today. One learner wakes up and feels tired. He says, I don't feel like practicing today. I will do it tomorrow. The other learner also feels tired, but she says, I don't feel motivated, but I will still speak for 5 minutes. Who do you think will become fluent faster? The second learner, of course, because she is not controlled by her mood. She is controlled by her decision. This is what discipline really means. It means keeping your promise to yourself even on a bad day. It means choosing your goal over your comfort. Not once, not twice. Every single day. Discipline is not exciting. It is quiet. It is simple. It is small. But it is powerful because it is consistent. So today ask yourself one honest question. Am I waiting for motivation? Or am I building discipline? If you are waiting for motivation, you will always be inconsistent. But if you build discipline, you will move forward even on your weakest days. And weekdays repeated with discipline still create strong results. This does not mean feelings are useless. Feelings are natural. And you will always have them. The goal is not to destroy your feelings or pretend you are always strong. The goal is to stop letting a temporary feeling control a long-term goal. You are allowed to feel tired and still practice for 5 minutes. You are allowed to feel unmotivated and still finish one small task. Discipline simply means your actions are no longer hostage to your mood. Lesson 2. Discipline builds trust in yourself. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, something powerful happens inside you. You start trusting yourself a little more. But every time you break a promise to yourself, you lose a little trust. And this affects everything. It affects your confidence. It affects your self-respect. It affects how seriously you take your own dreams. Think about this. If a friend promises to help you again and again but never keeps that promise, you slowly stop trusting them. The same thing happens with yourself. If you keep saying, I will start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes, a part of you stops believing your own words. This is why many people feel stuck. It is not because they lack ability. It is because they have broken too many promises to themselves. Discipline reverses this. When you say, I will practice English for 10 minutes today, and you actually do it, your mind notices. When you say, I will read 1 page today, and you finish it, your mind notices. Small actions, repeated honestly, rebuild your self-trust. And self-trust is the foundation of real confidence. Not confidence that comes from other people's praise, but confidence that comes from knowing you can rely on yourself. So do not think discipline is only about results. Discipline is also about identity. Every disciplined action tells your brain, I am someone who follows through. And slowly you actually become that person. Lesson 3. Start small, stay consistent. One of the biggest mistakes people make with discipline is starting too big. They decide, from today, I will study English for 3 hours every day. They feel excited for 2 or 3 days. Then the energy disappears. The task feels heavy. They miss one day, then another day, and slowly they quit completely. This happens because the habit was too big from the beginning. Real discipline does not need a dramatic start. It needs a small, repeatable action. If you want to build a speaking habit, do not start with 1 hour. Start with 5 minutes. If you want to build a reading habit, do not start with 50 pages. Start with 1 page. If you want to build a writing habit, do not start with a full essay. Start with 3 sentences. Why does this work so well? Because small actions are easy to repeat, and repetition is what builds discipline. A big goal without consistency will always fail. But a small goal with daily consistency will always grow. 5 minutes of English speaking every day for 1 month becomes real progress. 1 page of reading every day for 1 month becomes real knowledge. This is how discipline actually works. Not through intensity, but through repetition. So if you have failed at discipline before, do not blame yourself. Maybe you simply started too big. Start again, but start smaller this time. Choose one small action. Do it every day. Increase slowly. This is the real secret behind people who look naturally disciplined. They did not start with everything. They started with one small habit and stayed consistent long enough for it to grow. Lesson 4. Discipline means choosing your future over your mood. Every day your mind will give you excuses. It will say, you are tired. Do it later. It will say, one day won't matter. It will say, you can start fresh tomorrow. These thoughts feel harmless in the moment, but they are dangerous because they train your brain to always choose comfort over growth. Discipline is the ability to notice this thought and still choose differently. It is not about eliminating the excuse. Excuses will always appear. Discipline is about not obeying the excuse. This is a very important difference. You do not need to feel powerful to be disciplined. You only need to take the action anyway, even while the lazy thought is still in your head. For example, if you are learning English and your mind says you are too tired to speak today, a disciplined response is not to fight the thought loudly. It is simply to say, maybe I am tired, but I will still speak for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is small enough that your mind cannot create a strong excuse against it. And once you start, you often continue longer than planned. This is one of the quiet secrets of discipline. Action creates more action. Starting is the hardest part. So the next time your mind offers you a comfortable excuse, do not argue with it. Just take one small action instead. Choose your future self over your current mood. Do this again and again, and discipline stops feeling like a fight. It starts feeling like your normal way of living. Discipline is not a punishment. It's freedom. By now, you can see that discipline is not the strict, joyless life many people imagine. Discipline is actually what gives you real freedom. A person without discipline is controlled by their mood, their distractions, and their excuses. A person with discipline is in control of their own direction. That is true freedom. Discipline does not ask you to change your entire life overnight. It only asks you to keep one small promise today and then keep it again tomorrow. If you want to speak English fluently, keep your daily speaking promise. If you want to build any skill, keep your daily practice promise. If you want to become a stronger version of yourself, keep your daily discipline promise. Remember this: motivation is a feeling, but discipline is a decision. Feelings change every day, but decisions can stay strong every day if you choose them again and again. So do not wait to feel ready. Do not wait for the perfect mood. Start today with one small disciplined action and let that single choice build the life you actually want. Think about where you want to be 1 year from now. That version of you is not built by one big moment. That version of you is built by hundreds of small, disciplined choices made on ordinary days. Days when nobody was watching. Days when it would have been easier to quit. The person who practices English for 10 minutes today and again tomorrow and again the day after will look completely different in 6 months than the person who waits for motivation that never fully arrives. The gap between these two people is not talent. It is discipline. If this video helped you, subscribe to this channel for more simple, powerful lessons that build both your English and your life. And remember this final line. Discipline is not about being perfect every day. It is about showing up, even on the days you don't feel like it. That is the real power of discipline.